This video will be about the Battle of Moulouya. This battle was between the Regency of Algiers and the Alawite dynasty of Morocco. In 1678 the Alawite Sultan, Moulay Ismail, invaded Algerian territory with an army of mostly tribal troops. When he arrived at the banks of the Shalif River, he encountered an Algerian garrison. When night came, the Algerians used their artillery and routed the Moroccan army, inflicting a defeat on Moulay Ismail, which was his first battle against the Algerians. In 1692, Moulay Ismail had his second battle against the Algerians. This became known as the Battle of Moulouya. Moulay Ismail invaded Algeria with an army of 22,000 men. The Dey of Algiers, Had Shaban, heard of his activity and marched against the Moroccans with an army of roughly 13,000 men, consisting of 10,000 Janissaries, 3,000 Sipahis and a contingent of Zawawa Kabyles. Despite the clear disadvantage, Had Shaban marched with confidence and met the Moroccan army at the Moulouya River. The Algerians brutally crushed the Moroccan army, massacring 5,000 men, while not even suffering more than 100 casualties themselves. The Algerians then chased the Moroccans and then occupied Fez, which was protected by more than 40,000 men. Despite the numerical superiority, the humiliating defeat at the Moulouya River had terrified the Moroccans. The Moroccans were too scared to engage in combat. Moulay Ismail came forward, and grovelled on the floor, on his hands and knees, and kissed the ground 3 times. He then said, "You are the knife, and I am the flesh you can cut." Moulay Ismail was so terrified by his failure, he signed a treaty giving the Algerians all of the Moroccan territory until the Moulouya River. This would include cities such as Oujda, Berkani, Sahidia, Naima, Jarada, Tafugult, Mes Tegmer, Tararit, Tan Sherfi, Oulad Sidi Besha, El Wine, Debdou, and much more. This battle would be known as one of the most humiliating battles in Moroccan history. The more than 100-year-long Turkish-Algerian rule over eastern Morocco caused a lot of Moroccan families to have Kalougli origin. Mainly in the east of Morocco, many Moroccans have Kalougli origin, with names such as Kahia, Bayaz, Fazla, Kara, Osman, and more. DNA tests have also seemed to highlight Ashkenazi or Balkan DNA, present and common among many Moroccans. And that was the Battle of Moulouya. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I hope you learned something from this video.